Hey guys, welcome or welcome back. If you're new here, I'm Jamie, and this will be a reading for Cancer, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus. Hair is all funky right now. So keep in mind that the readings can't resonate with everyone every time, so just discard the reading if it's not yours. Remember that there is no gender here. If I pull a king, queen, emperor, or empress, it really doesn't matter. It's all about the personality, which I'll describe. You'll know who we're talking about. All the information for personals is in the description of the video. And I also offer a membership. If you're interested in that, you can just hit the join button and it will show you all of the perks. That was annoying. Okay, so tell me about what's going on with Cancer right now. Why? Interesting. Some of you definitely have your moon, rising, or Venus in Leo. Maybe all three, but we have creativity, steals your work, copies your work, duplicates it, or feeds off of you. We have ignoring an inside scoop, a closer look, nosy, and up in your business. Don't let pride get in your way, and confidence is your key to success. Full and new moon in Leo. We have intuition and depression. And my body, my home. I'm at peace in my body. My body carries me through the world, and I celebrate it. I am at home and fully present in my body. All right, tell me what's going on with this. So the overall energy is the Queen of Wands. Have the Knight of Swords, the Nine of Cups, the Knight of Cups. The Two of Cups, the Two of Swords, the Nine of Pentacles. And at the bottom of the deck, the Six of Swords. I'm going to keep this Eight of Swords that I see here too, because it kind of makes sense. So here's the thing, is like some of you get a lot of attention. Something that you do though, that's creative, that you came up with yourself, nobody else does it like you. You get a lot of attention with it. And there's somebody here taking notes, watching everything you do. There's an interesting part to this because I feel like here's the thing, is someone sees you as not just creative, but kind of having everything that you want in life. I feel like you look happy. It's there's something about the position that you're in, someone else wishes they were. Somebody, if they could, would do magic and trade places with you. Okay? Now, here's the thing is that, I think that this is someone where when you're speaking, like they feel whatever you say, like whatever it is that you do, it's like it's felt with this person. So maybe some of you, let's say you're an artist, right? Somebody feels your artwork, but they also know that they could never come up with something like you did. They could be good at art, but they have no creativity. If that makes sense. You know what I mean? Like I could sit down and draw something in complete 3D and make it hyper realistic, but I have zero creativity. I couldn't do anything fantasy, right? Something like that, but it's like someone is, I want to say inspired by you, but I also feel like they don't have the best of intentions, you know what I mean? Because here's the thing is that like, this person, they could feel like the two of you like, have a lot in common. They could see that like, there's something there emotionally where there's an attachment, but where this person is having problems and life is a little different. I feel like things are really working out for you in life, like you have some really creative projects, you're confident in your ability, you know who you are. And then you have this other person over here where it seems like, they have some other issues. This is a person who's like deeply emotional. They want what you have. And even though they can relate to where, whatever it is that you do, I feel like they would, if they had the choice, they would completely block your success, but it's to take from you. Now, this is obviously not a reading for everyone. This is like for people who know that somebody is like too up in their personal business trying to take from them. It's like, it may have started off with good intentions, but this person, they don't have the mental capacity to remain in good intention. So there is somebody here who is depressed about where they are in life. Okay? Now, this is the type of person, to keep it real with the King of Swords, who feels like they're super intelligent and that they can take something from you and not even like have it seen or something like that. Or maybe they thought that they would, but now they started to realize that like other people, like I said, like you're getting attention. So even if they tried to duplicate or take your work, it wouldn't work. People would just relate that it was yours. They already know who you are. So I don't know. There's somebody here who really just doesn't want to see you win. They would like to block some type of success that they see you having. But I think you know this. Like you've already moved on from this energy. I feel like you just look at certain people like they're fucking crazy and just keep it moving. So you don't, maybe if somebody has something stupid to say, or if they're like just trying to get in too close, I feel like you don't really give into it. You just kind of like get away from a person. And I feel like it's all about like, really, I think keeping your peace. And I think that you also intuitively just see that this person, you may have seen straight through their intentions here. Like, it's like whatever you do could be like really public, or, it's just a big thing where you're like connecting with other people in some kind of way. And this person doesn't have that ability. And here's why. They're too busy, I think, paying attention to what everybody else has and what they don't. But I feel like they have to feed off of you in some type of way. Like this would be like, I'm a tarot reader and I don't know, like I could just pull cards and just read them based off of who I am, but instead I like want to do the same exact fucking reading as someone else. I'm just using this as an example. I don't know hoes that would be stupid enough to do that in tarot, but because we're here, this is the example, right? So because this person knows that you're really, like a well-known reader or something, or people like, you know, are watching, they can't take your idea. So instead, they want to just stop you. You know, it's like, first I think somebody was watching because they were like, oh my gosh, you know, or like looking at whatever it is that you're doing here. And they're like, oh my gosh, you know, I wish I could do this. And then decided, well, if I can't do this, you know, then I'll just make sure they also can't. There's just something really weird about a person here. I also think that maybe sometimes their intentions are better than others because we have, you know, experiences, mood elevation and or lowering with deep feelings of guilt, hopelessness, or numbness. So I feel like the problem is whatever it is that you do, this person has creative blockages, but I feel like it really comes off of the fact that they have emotional blockages. Like they could literally be in a state of depression, so like true depression, you know, where you don't have creativity in those times, you know. But also, I think that this person, you know, just like is experiencing some hardships in life that make it hard for them to really figure out even what they're supposed to be doing. I feel like they're like, you know, influenced by other people, but like they don't actually have like their own path here. And I think for some of you, it might piss you off to find out that someone like is trying to do what you do or like steal your idea or something like that. I think this is saying you don't really have anything to worry about. I feel like you're already like known. People already know that you did this or whatever. And instead of getting upset or feeling like, you know, like letting your pride get in the way and say, hey, this person is a piece of shit they're trying to take from me or something, maybe understanding that, you know, some people don't have creativity, but this is kind of like the highest form of flattery, you know. So I don't know how else to put this, but I don't feel like there's anything to worry about here, really, you know. So what you need to know about, look out for, be aware of, we have Death, Scorpio energy, the Eight of Cups, the Ace of Wands, and the Wheel of Fortune. Judgment at the bottom. I think that, you know, as long as you keep ignoring a person or not really like giving into it, they'll just kind of like fade out. I don't know. I feel like somebody really is trying to like just take someone's like idea or do what they already do. If anything, it's actually going to look better for you. Like you might find out just how popular or just how many people actually know who you are based upon maybe how they're like attacking someone else that's trying to do what you do, or like they immediately just, I don't know what this is. This is such a weird reading for me. I'm trying to like relate it in a whole bunch of ways, but essentially what I see is someone trying to get really close to you so that they can take some kind of ideas or something because they have some serious creative blockages, but they're also not very intuitive, you know, because I think that you see this from a mile away, but they feel like they're running game or something here, you know. I also feel like this person doesn't have a lot of steam. Whatever they're trying to do here while their mood is up and they feel like they can do it, but they're about to crash again. So I feel like there's somebody here that you're going to want to get really angry at or feel like, you know, like, I don't know, I feel like imitated, you know? But in reality, this person will just eventually fuck off, and it's not, whatever they're doing is not going to do anything for them. And if anything, this is just going to work out better for you in the long run. So this would be like, again, because we're using the tarot example, so I can't steal a reader's shit. So instead I go and just talk crazy about the reader or something. And this is so stupid to even use as a thing, but it would be like that. Like I couldn't actually like steal from this person because like it didn't work. And instead I just talk really bad about them or something. That's not going to work either. You know, it'd be like if me with 5,000 readers took a tarot reader who had 200, you know, subscribers and took advantage of the fact that I didn't think they were very popular or seen and just stole their content or essentially like made it sound like, you know, the reading was exactly the same or something stupid like that. And while it may be crushing to the person who only has 200 subscribers, one person in the comments realizes that I've stolen this and they expose me there, and now all 5,000 of my subscribers go start watching that channel, or something like that. It's just something that works out oddly in your favor, but it all first comes in by somebody really trying to take something from you or make you look bad in some kind of way, and it's just because they really literally want to be in your position in life. What's the advice? The High Priestess, Cancer, Pisces, the King of Wands, the Seven of Swords, and the Fool at the bottom. The Ten of Swords. It's saying not to give it any energy and just keep doing what you're doing. Okay. Okay. You don't have to address any of this. I feel like whatever somebody is doing is actually just going to hurt themselves. Like somebody's being an absolute idiot. They think they're going to get away with something, and it's not just going to not work for them. It's going to explode in their face. So if somebody is reckless or you feel like somebody is really shady and trying to take your shit, I really wouldn't worry about it, no matter how small your little thing is, versus maybe how big this person is, or it could be the complete opposite. But just be aware that somebody is experiencing some serious blockages in life, and if they can take your place, they will. They're definitely watching whatever it is that you do and trying to get more information, and it's either just to try to steal the idea as if it's their own, or get the same. I think they just really want to be seen like you. They just want the same type of attention as you, I don't know. I use some weird analogies here. This was a really weird reading. I'll see you guys soon.